Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Healing the Oceans meditation. We'll be getting started in just a few moments. I'm giving everybody a chance to get on the line and everything. But if you can hear me and you can see me, this is good because I never know with this technology. I'm still learning. But welcome, welcome. And again, we'll get started in just a few minutes. I just want to give everybody a chance to get on the line tonight, and then we'll get started. In the meantime, I'm going to actually pop up the reminder of where to get the free copy of the symbols in case you would like to do that. So that should be displaying on the right-hand side of your screen, and you should see a download now. Basically, that takes you to a website called cleanthepacific.com. That's cleanthepacific.com, where you can opt in. So not really sure of the exact time here. So let's see here if I can tell where we're at timing-wise. Okay, yeah, it's not quite the top of the hour. So we'll get started in just a few moments. And for the moment, though, if you do want to get a copy of the symbols that I use during this meditation, if you prefer that over using the actual video as a side of the page that you're now looking at. Again, and if you don't see that link, you can go to cleanthepacific.com. That's cleanthepacific.com. And that too will give you, you'll find an opt-in box on the right-hand side, and you can just opt in. What will happen is you'll not only get a copy of the symbols, but you'll get a second email that will give you a link to an audio version of this particular meditation. And it's actually, I believe, if I recall, it's two audios. The first one is the presentation portion of what you're going to hear tonight on tonight's call, although it'll probably be a bit more abbreviated than that one. And then the second one the first one talks about how to use the symbols during the meditation. The second one talks about or gives you the meditation itself. So if you go to cleanthepacific.com or you click on this download link on the right-hand side of the page right now, you'll be able to go ahead and get to those symbols if you'd like to do that. Now, if you want to see the video version of this particular meditation, you'll get that in an email after this call tonight, and you'll also be able to go to here. I'll switch the offers so that you can see. Here is the link to the standalone meditation. You'll see again it's on the right. It says check it out, and you can go there, and that's actually a YouTube video. So if you can't find it any other way, if you can't see that link or you don't see it later in the replay, you should have the link in the email. And also you can go to YouTube and search on Crystalia or search on Empowered Spirit. I believe Empowered Spirit is actually my channel name. So you should be able to find it one of those ways and be able to view that particular meditation. So I am really grateful to be here tonight, and I'm going to get started in just a minute or two, but I want to make sure everybody has an opportunity to get on the call tonight. And again, when I get started, I'm going to cover a little bit about why I'm doing this meditation, but because I've done this a few times now, I'm going to encourage the people that are new to go over to cleanthepacific.com, and again, I'm going to put that link back up on the page here. And just read the article or go over and look at that article that's provided there. It'll give you a lot of the information, and also if you listen to the replay of this, I actually do a replay that is not this particular live call, but the original live call that gives you all of the details about why this meditation came about, why I think it's important, and why I think as a group we have the ability to make huge changes on the planet. So I think we are now enough past the top of the hour that I'm going to go ahead and get started. It's 3 minutes after the top of the hour. So I will get started in just a moment or two. And I think I messed up my Google. I'm sorry. Just hold on, folks. I need to take care of Instant Teleseminar because I set the time for that incorrectly, so no one can hear me on that call. So let me go fix that. Thank you for your patience, everyone. I'll be right with you. I just need to make sure the people on the phone are able to hear me as well. So let me go correct this for them so that they can actually hear us. And then we'll get started with the meditation in just a moment. So again, if you are interested in listening to the meditation at any time, feel free to go to cleanthepacific.com if you want to listen to an audio version of this meditation and if you'd like a copy of the symbol cards. So let me get the recording is about to be started on the other service for those that are listening in on audio. So welcome everyone. I am grateful that we are all here tonight, and I want to welcome you all to the Clean the Pacific for Healing the Oceans meditation tonight. If you are listening to the replay, I'm going to tell you that this replay, if you're listening to it later, if you're listening like on YouTube, it is not the replay that is being sent out because the replay that's being sent out has a lot more details, a lot more details that are going to be included with the meditation or included for people that haven't been on the calls before. So I would encourage you to listen to the replay if you aren't familiar with everything and the reasons why I'm doing this. I'm going to briefly cover that in this call, but I'm going to do it very briefly because really this is more about the importance of doing the meditation. So the reason I'm doing this call tonight and why I'm going to be doing them ongoing for the next several weeks, if not longer, hopefully quite a while longer, the intention is to grow this to 2,000 people to be meditating at the same time together. And I am inviting anybody that likes to meditate to heal the ocean to join us. And I'm also asking if you know of anybody that wants to lead a meditation, or if you yourself want to lead a meditation for the group, just let me know and I'll host that meditation just like I'm doing this one. So it's not just me and my symbols. This is about the planet, and the planet is important. We need to get some healing to the oceans as quickly as possible with as many people as possible. So I really encourage you to please invite as many people as you can. If you know people, again, that want to lead this meditation, that would be great. I'm not attached to being the only person leading this meditation. Now, couple things about the reason I'm doing this meditation, and that is primarily I had 3 dreams back in May, and each time they woke me up with this sense of fear and this message that said radiation poisoning. Well, I don't really watch the news that much, so I really didn't know what it was really all about. So I mentioned it to a friend because I happened to be at an event, and I mentioned it to my friend Robert, and Robert said, "Oh, that dream is about the Pacific Ocean and the fact that the radiation from Fukushima is hitting the east or the west coast of the U.S." And I thought to myself, well, that's really odd because as far as I'm concerned, uh, that radiation hit our Pacific coast as far back as 2 weeks after the event. And so I thought, I'm surprised I'm just now getting dreams about it. But I bought the domain Clean the Pacific, and I was traveling and moving and so on. And so I didn't get right to doing this when suddenly I got a wake-up call. So right after I got settled in, had another dream. And this time it felt like a kick in the butt, like, get going, girl. And I went to my email that morning, and there was an email from Dr. Rima Leibau, whom I follow occasionally, but I don't read a lot of these emails. I know when I'm supposed to open one. This one lit up, and I knew to open it, and it was all about the radiation poisoning in our oceans. And this is much different than I had realized when I bought that domain that I mentioned, because it's actually, they're saying that there is information to indicate that we have been at toxic levels to the point of where we should have been evacuating people away from the coastal regions of Miami and Northern California for the last 4 years, which was before Fukushima even happened. And that our rivers and streams are pretty toxic from the radiation near the nuclear power plants that we have in our country. And I'm sure it's not just our country. I'm sure it's many other areas of the globe. So this is a global invitation here for all of us to do what Dr. Emoto has shown us with his work, in that we can really heal the water. And so the way we do this meditation is we heal the water within our own body, because remember, we are 70 to 90% water. And then we take that and we spread that out into the oceans and the rivers and the streams and the creeks and all of that, and then the whole globe. So we can do things like heal the water within our bodies, take care of cleaning and healing the water that we're drinking, and then start to move beyond that out to the streams, the rivers, the creeks, and then the oceans. So if you haven't used my work before, it's quite simple to do. You can hold your non-dominant hand up near the monitor, so just literally just holding the palm of your hand up near the monitor like so. If I can only figure out how to do that on the camera. And, and so you would just do that, putting your hand close to the monitor, and absorb the energy of the image into your hand. Now, it may be easier for you, and my preference actually is to visualize them. So I look at them, take them in energetically, and then I take that energy and send it back out into the world, and I can visualize them. Some people like to gaze at them. That works really well as well. So if that's what you're more comfortable with, do that. Now, if you go over to, if you look on the right-hand side of the page, you'll see a Download Now button. And if you go over there, you're going to be able to get the download of these images, which gives you the chance to put those images on your body, on your water bottles, other places. So you're actually able to use these besides this meditation, and I really encourage you to do so. It's my gift, and I would love to have the ability to share more and more of these symbols with people. And when it comes to the planet and helping everyone, the only thing I can do is give it as a gift and pray that somehow all of us can come together and change the world and change what's happening with our chemicals and some of that. So if you go over to that where it is on the right there, where it says Download Now, you'll be able to sign up and get those symbols, and you'll get an audio version of the meditation. Now, if you want a copy of the actual standalone meditation, this video that I'll be sharing in a little bit, but just the meditation by itself, where you see where it says to the right there, check it out, you can sign up or go there. That takes you right over to YouTube to the video that lets you watch this video. Now, It's a slightly different version because that's a pre-recorded one and we're doing it live tonight. So I'm going to open up the chat room if I can figure out how to do that with all this fun technology, and see if anybody on the call has a question or comment before I get started with the meditation. Any questions regarding how to use the symbols or anything else before we get started. Also, just so you know, for anybody listening now, I will be doing this meditation again next week on the 25th, I think it is, with Gabrielle Alize, and Gabrielle will be doing a ocean healing flame with her candle, her intentional candle burning that she does. So she will be doing that next week with me. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, and since there's no questions or anything, we're going to go ahead and start the meditation. Again, you'll use your non-dominant hand or visualize or just gaze at the images. Any of that works perfectly fine. So let's get started. Okay. Now what I'd like you all to do is take a deep breath in through your nose. Take a really deep breath in through your nose. And then let it out with your mouth with a sigh. And do 2 more deep breaths in just to allow yourself to relax and to get into this quiet space, knowing that we're going to move into a place where we can claim our power to heal the ocean, our power to connect with more people that are around the planet so that we create even a bigger energy to heal the ocean. Our intention here also is to connect to everyone around the planet that's listening to these meditations on a daily basis, or doing this meditation on a daily basis, or any other work that is being done on an energetic level to heal the ocean. And the intention there is to continue to expand our reach and our connection, even if we don't know all of the people that are connected. Now, what I'd like you to do, as you see the chakra opening and balancing symbol on the screen, I'd like you to take a moment and allow the beautiful golden energy that's starting above your head to come into the top of your head. And as you breathe, with each breath, see it come further and further into your body, energizing every single cell of your body. As you take a breath in, the golden energy comes down further and further into the body until it goes past your head and face all the way down into your neck. And when it gets to your shoulders, feel it begin to spread outward down your arms, all the way down past your elbows, your forearms, into your hands, and then all the way into your fingertips. Almost as though your fingertips have little beams of light now coming out of them. Begin to feel the golden energy begin to come out down your body, in through your chest, down your torso to your abdomen. Taking another deep breath, continue to see that golden energy come down into the lower abdomen, the hips, the genital area, then down your legs, past your thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles, your feet, and all the way to the tips of your toes. Then see the light actually anchor you into the planet Earth. We actually see it kind of ground you right into the earth. And we're going to move up the chakra centers, and I'm just going to guide you with each color to breathe in at the right location. So first, the root center at the base of the spine, breathe in a ball of beautiful red light. Going up the body with the next breath, breathe in a ball of beautiful orange light right below the belly button. And breathe in a ball of beautiful yellow light just below the bottom of your chest into your solar plexus. With the next breath in, breathe in a ball of beautiful green light into the center of your chest. And with each of these balls of light, begin to see them expanding bigger and bigger and connecting with each other and working together. As you draw in a ball of beautiful indigo blue light into your throat area. With the next breath, bring in a ball of beautiful violet light into your third eye in the center of your forehead. And finally, bring in a ball of beautiful white light into the top of the crown of your head. And then just allow yourself to begin to feel that energy flowing smoothly from the top to the bottom of your body, so that every cell of your body is energized and charged and relaxed and just feeling yummy. As we move into a state of loving and trusting that we are all guided here, and that Spirit, giving its guidance, will help us from the other side to create what we desire here. Knowing that we are all powerful beings and that our desire here is to clean the oceans and save the marine life that are in those oceans and heal our planet in the process. Making the water in our oceans, rivers, and streams safe for the marine life as well as the humans and all the other animals on the planet as well. So feel yourself moving into a space of trusting, knowing that Source is sending all of its love to you. Whatever Source means to you, whether Source is God as a man or a woman, or Spirit, whatever word works for you, just know that the Source of all is there to support us all as we do this wonderful work for healing the oceans. Allow your chest to fill with love. And as it does, and it becomes so full that it expands out and begins to send waves of love energy out into the world, connecting every one of us that are on this call, as well as all the other people on the planet, whether they're just listening to a recording of this or they're doing some other work for healing the oceans. And move into a place of just trusting and knowing that you have all the resources you need, and we all have all the resources we need to heal the ocean. Now what I'd like you to do is consider any fears you might have regarding our ability to heal the ocean, regarding what is happening on our planet as far as the toxic things that many of the businesses are doing and our governments are allowing. I want you to put any fear you might have regarding the state of our planet, the state of our ability to heal the planet, anything that comes to you regarding this situation that seems fearful, that you're afraid we might not be able to do it, or that it's too far gone, or that people are going to be poisoned by the radiation. Anything like that that you might have, I want you to put it all in the center of the heart that's in front of you for the releasing fear. Take a deep breath and just think of anything else and put them all in there. Every single thing that you can think of. And when you're ready, begin to see those fears attempt to escape out of those kind of squiggly lines on the upper left corner. But as they do, I want you to see a beautiful ball, like a balloon, of pink light sitting right at the top of those lines, so that as the fear attempts to escape, it goes into that bubble of pink light. And when all the fears that you have are in that bubble, I want you to cut the cord to that. Literally see yourself snip the cord with a pair of scissors and see the balloon floating away, knowing that you have released any fear that you might have regarding this, and instead moving totally and completely in faith, knowing that you are in your power and that you and I and all the people we're connected with have the power and ability to heal our planet and heal our oceans. Now, as that ball of beautiful pink light floats further and further, begin to see it disintegrating. Thank it for all that it has provided, because those fears make you aware, if nothing more. So thank it. Thank every one of them. And see them disintegrate and blow away in the wind. Now what I'd like you to do is think of anyone that you want to blame our situation for. Now, this could be the utility companies, it could be our government, it could be anyone you can think of that might be involved, the oil companies, anybody at all that is dirtying our oceans. This can also be the consumers, including ourselves, that are using the electricity that's created with some of these dirty energies. So what I want you to do is see each and every person, maybe it's politicians, maybe it's corporate people, put them all out there in front of you, to just keep seeing each and every one that you can think of that kind of irritates you, that you want to blame for the whole thing. And again, if you feel that because you use the utilities you want to forgive yourself as well, then put yourself there as well. And we've now moved to the forgiveness symbol. And as you visualize that symbol being sent to each person, I want you to look each of them in the eye, and I want you to say to them, I forgive you, I love you. And just keep repeating that. Look each one individually in the eye and say, I forgive you, I love you. I forgive you, I love you. I forgive you, I love you. Just keep doing that. Remember to breathe while we're going through the process. If you're familiar with Ho'oponopono, you could do all of the Ho'oponopono statements as well, if that feels right to you. Whatever feels right to you. So, I forgive you, I love you. I forgive you, I love you. Now take a deep breath. We're going to move to the symbol for actually cleaning the water. And we're first going to take that symbol into our own body to allow it to clean the water within our body to keep us healthy. And the intention here is that the water within our body cleans and releases any toxins from it out, and is basically clean to the point that we don't have to worry, like it's just not toxic, it goes out into the environment and it's perfectly fine. See it sipping through your body, touching every cell, knowing that every cell is created with some water and energy. Cleaning the blood and everything that is moist in your body. And as it touches each cell, all those cells become healthy and begin to touch other cells. Now, taking a deep breath, I want you to now take it outside of your body, and I want you to clean the water that's in your home, maybe in the pipes or a pitcher of water, any other water in your home. Just allowing that little image to spin around, let the wind catch it and let it spin around and clean every single cell of every bit of water, and expand that out now to any creeks, rivers, or streams nearby. Or maybe you live near the ocean, so take it right to the ocean. Just know that with all of us from different areas of the planet, we'll cover every single square inch of water on the planet with this beautiful energy of love that comes through as we have this little image kind of zipping through the water. And with every cell of the water that it touches, those cells become healthy. And as they touch other cells, they expand out to heal more and more of the water until every ounce of water on the entire planet has been touched, has been healed, and has been cleaned. Now we're also going to move to the next symbol, which is the radiation detox symbol, in which we'll see that now it begins to work in harmony with the water purification symbol, removing any radiation and basically making it inert, making it non-toxic, literally just neutralizing it is the best word I can think of. So see the two of them now playing out in the ocean together and out in the streams together, removing any radiation, cleaning the water, and just playing together as though they're just having fun, but they're neutralizing the radiation and getting the water totally and completely clean. Now off in the distance, I want you to see a whale way off in the distance, and see the whale start to come up and come out of the water. And about the third time this whale comes way up out of the water and gives us a super show, and it is giving us that show because it's grateful for the work we're doing here today. Begin to see a group of dolphins swimming toward you. As you stand on the edge of the ocean, still helping the ocean to become cleaner and cleaner. And see these dolphins come up far enough or close enough so that you can see them begin to start to peek their heads out, and they chatter. You know how they make their little chattering sound, and they're telling you, thank you, we love you, thank you for all the help you're doing, thank you for saving us, because they were being affected by that radiation. They were being affected by those poisons. And now they're happy because their water is clean and vitalized again. And pretty soon they come back, they swim back and forth a bit, and pretty soon they start putting on a show as well. They jump and make a beautiful show of their gratitude and their thankfulness for all the work we're doing here. And next, what I want you to do is begin to see us coming together in communities all around the planet. Different small communities may be growing bigger and bigger. And what I want them to do is begin to look for methods and ways to clean our water, keep our water clean, I should say, and find ways to create sustainable services such as fuel for our cars, electricity for our homes with sustainable ways that are non-toxic to our environment. Finding ways to make solar panels cheaper and in a clean way so that nothing they're doing in even the creation of those solar panels is toxic to our world. In other words, every single thing, every idea we are working towards as groups in harmony are looking for good green solutions. Solutions that are inexpensive or at least affordable for all of the people, and they do not harm the environment in any way, shape, or form. They give plenty of jobs so that the jobs that may be lost by the current utility company workers are just transferred to these new businesses that are sprouting up everywhere. Maybe it's solar power, maybe it's wind power, maybe it's a combination, maybe it's generators that run on mud, like I've heard there's such a thing just recently. So just looking for all kinds of solutions to all of our different ways of living, our ways of having electricity and heat and air conditioning, and even our cars, finding cleaner ways to fuel our cars. So see us all just working in harmony and finding solutions. And as we do this more and more, begin to see the walls between our countries and our nations and our religions falling away. See them start to disintegrate as we realize that the best way to come up with harmonious solutions is to gather together and break down all of those walls, all of those barriers that we've had for many, many, many centuries, eons and eons of time, and see us working together in peace and love. Just see us working together on all endeavors in peace and love, where we now understand the importance of everybody's thoughts, everybody's knowledge, no matter what color they are, no matter what religion they are, that everybody, every single person on the planet brings value if we take the time and listen and allow each and every person to share their thoughts, their insights, their wisdom. See us doing that in peace, love, harmony, and bliss. And as I end this meditation tonight, I want to leave you with a mantra that I use pretty much every day. And I do at least 108 times of this mantra. And it is peace, love, harmony, bliss. Peace, love, harmony, bliss. Peace, love, harmony, bliss. And if that mantra if you enjoy it, the easiest way to count is I just count it on my fingertips, using one hand to count up to 5 and use the other one to keep track of the numbers of 5s that I did. So it's that simple. And with doing a mantra like that, and if you want to pick a different mantra, that's perfectly fine as well. But doing a mantra like that can actually start to change your energy, which changes the energy around you of all the people that come in contact with you. So if you're going into a meeting, as an example, with other people to resolve some of the issues we've talked about tonight in this meditation, if you go in with the feeling and the energy of peace, love, harmony, and bliss, just imagine how much better that meeting will go. So come on back slowly. You can wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers a little bit. And just come on back real gradually. On a count of 3, you'll be back totally and completely. 1. Again, wiggling your fingers and toes, coming back slowly. 2. Coming back more. And 3. I want to thank everyone for joining me tonight with this meditation. I ask you to please share this meditation with as many people as you can. If you know people that would like to lead this meditation, please, please, please let them know to reach out to me. I'd love to have them be part of this. And this is not just about doing my symbol work, it's about cleaning the ocean. So I want this to be a community event, And as I said, next week I will have Gabrielle Alize visiting with us, and she's going to do her ocean flame with her intentional candle burning. So bring a candle, and I will remind everyone in the announcement next week, but bring a candle because it's a lot. This is a really cool experience. The kinds of things you can do by putting an intention on a candle and holding that intention, allowing that flame to carry the intention out into a ripple effect. Very powerful work. So be with me next week. And again, tonight, thank you, thank you, thank you for being part of this. Namaste, everyone. Namaste. Good night.